What's up, blockchain gang? This is the Daniel Drakey Show, where we get paid to play video games.
Oh, sure. But while I'm playing video games, who takes care of my kids?
I'll look after your kids if I can get paid for it.
Watch to earn? That's not a real job.
Oh, and playing video games is?
Why, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Ooh, ah. Oh, don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain. One more. Gang. Don't you know that's the sound of the men working on the chain. Gang. Can you even say it? Ooh, ah.
Oh, you're still here? I guess that means you must be wondering, what the fuck is Brave 9? The only way to answer that question was to first fully complete Brave 1 through 8 in chronological order. Brave 9 is published by Neopin Games. Unlike the first 8 games, which only exist as figments of my imagination, originally released in Asia. In 2017 under the name Brown Dust. It would go on to be released globally in 2019 for Android and iOS. In March of 2020 it would undergo a name change to be rebranded as Brave 9 to signify the 9 brave warriors a player would assemble, power up, and position in order to defeat other AI-controlled players or engage in a lengthy story campaign. Recently, a new server has been opened to give players a fresh start and include play-to-earn mechanics utilizing their Brave tokens and NFTs in the form of mercenaries and items. I would consider this tactical RPG a combination of Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy Tactics, with a dash of Pokemon, except all of the cute and adorable creatures got replaced by IG fitness models. If play-to-earn waifu battle simulator alone isn't enough for you, keep in mind that Neopin is currently developing a visual RPG novel, a match 3 puzzle game, and Brown Dust 2, the sequel, all revolving around the Brave 9 IP and potentially using the same tokens. In order to interact with the blockchain, you will need a Neopin wallet. This wallet requires KYC, or Know Your Customer, so you will be required to upload a photo of a government-issued ID. This should at least help with bots and people who use multiple accounts in an attempt to exploit the economy. Currently, the only other game with a token on the wallet is Crypto Golf Impact. Players can earn purified Tetra with both PvP and PvE elements of the game. I realize that this game is 5 years old and the UI may look and feel a bit dated, but it has had 5 years of live support, which means the game is bursting with content for you to consume for a long time to come if you don't mind the gacha pay to pull aspects. This may also be a great game for players with low-end devices that have trouble running some of the newer games with higher hardware requirements. You will need Android 5.0 or higher and at least 2 gigs of RAM. You can also run it on your PC using an emulator. The only issue I've had so far is with all of the events, power creep, and bonuses the game throws at you right out of the gate. It is very easy, and I was never presented with much of a challenge that required any actual tactics for a really long time. The other issue I have is with people playing this game while refusing to talk about the giant elephant in the room. How can you write an entire article about this game or do a review and not mention the myriad of incredibly endowed women posing in sexually suggestive positions, all vying to please the player, aka their commander? Stop pretending you play this game just to read the articles. I swear, these dumbass weebs are not fooling anyone. You play this game because of the tactics, I get it. Oh yeah, and the fierce competitiveness of high-ranking PvP. Gotcha. And don't forget about the slew of never-ending content. You will never run out of content. But let's not kid ourselves and pretend that we're not picking our squad based upon some unfulfilled Bang Brothers fantasy. If we were in a museum and we were gazing at a statue of a naked woman, it would be okay for us to talk about the appearance of this statue, her breasts, her face, even, dare I say, vagina, because it is a work of art and not a person. You can't objectify an object. It makes me think you secretly objectify women and you know it is wrong, which is why you are trying to hide it in the first place. Even if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be ashamed because God is the one who made your dick work that way in the first place. Do you honestly think Satan would ever do anything that great?
Wait, you mean it's gonna get bigger, but only when I need to use it? And then it's gonna go back down to travel size all by itself?
Look, I prayed to Jesus about it and got an email not 3 hours later, and it just said, I will say, as someone who was probably a woman in a past life, it does place an unrealistic standard of beauty on women, which can lower their esteem to the point where they want to make radical alterations to their body because they will believe it will make them appear more feminine or attractive to a potential mate. But I would put those faults more on the beauty industry that are attempting to sell them the answers to these unrealistic dreams instead of just telling them the truth. And that is that you don't have to look like this to get a guy. That's all I have today. Sorry about the tangent. Go try it out if you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime. Like, I'm assuming I have to pick one of these as like the love interest. Holy shit, that guy is big. We got cannons. Oh man, Tiger, you're gonna have to put in some work. So he's gonna take him in a fucking crystal, a lifesteal. What? Counteract lifesteal by decreasing the enemy's attack through using high defense. I'm just gonna try to hit him with stuff, swords and junk. They don't look that tough. All right, it's your time to shine, Tony. Okay. Now they're all just healed back up because the stupid crystal, I guess. Is that what's happening? They're punks anyway. Won't be so tough when I take down your crystal. Expose your weaknesses and you're burning. What is that, like a teddy bear? Oh, that looked worse than it was. Oh my god, can you just die? Thank you. Thought I was gonna have to go turn 3. First time in my life. You suck. I need to fix that. Oh, did I hit repeat battle again? Yeah. It's okay. Okay, so what does this do? Where does this go? Yeah? Where can I shove that? Please teach me.